Hey, family and friends, I am Nicole Thornton. I'm back again, I'm back again, I'm back again. I'm a goofball. If any of you know me out there, you know I'm pretty animated. I just did a couple of videos. One of them I did as soon as I got in from work, and I said, you know what? I got in from work. I said, I need to get back on here and talk to my family and friends to encourage them, encourage you guys to keep your heads up and to know that God's got you covered. I don't care what you're going through, He's got you covered. So I'm back again. I got my uniform off. I had me a lovely shower, washed my face. I just need to put some my skin is so dry. I washed my face and I had a little eyeliner on today. I just need to get some Q-tips and get that off so I can make sure my face is clean. But my skin is dry, guys. I have on my pajamas and they got the little short sleeves and it's nice and thin and breathable. And I'm just so grateful. It's the little things in life for me. I'm not one of those people where I have to have all this stuff, but I know how to live and enjoy life right here today, right where I am, and just in all of me and everything that God has created in me. All my tests and trials, I'm still here. I'm still standing in spite of all of my awful mistakes of the past, but I am better because of all of it. We can change. We can grow. You're not too old. I'm almost 53 years young, and I'm proud of it. I don't have to hide my age. I am confidently me. It feels good to say that. Are you confidently you? Do you know how to love on you? Do you know how to take care of you and help you relax and help you wind down at the end of your day? It's time to start prioritizing your emotional wellness, your mental wellness, being mindful of those things that come and creep up on you, those thoughts that want to tap us on the shoulder and have us worrying about things that haven't even happened. What if this and what if that? Those what ifs will put you 6 feet under. You know why? Because you're spending your time and energy worrying over something that hasn't even happened. There's plenty for today. There's plenty for today to deal with. So I made a choice that I'm not going to waste my time worrying about what could happen. I'm going to look at what's here in front of me and tell God, thank you for life, health, and strength. Thank you that I have a job to go to. I get to go to work. I heard Steve Harvey mention that in one of his videos. And he was just talking about being grateful and how he grew up in difficult times. You know, he was giving his story. And just saying, hey, I get to go to work because someone doesn't have a job. Even if you work in a sandwich shop, if you're housekeeping, whatever it is that you do it to the best of your ability. Bloom where you're planted, thrive, honey, have the best floors mopped and everything. Be the best cashier that you can be. Be the best bank teller that you can be, the best maintenance man that you can be, the best mechanic that you can be, the best CEO that you can be. Whatever your job is, whatever your occupation is, the best professor that you can be, the best mother, the best father that you can be. And so I want to encourage you to stop and look in the mirror and look at yourself. There's only one you. That's what I tell myself when I look in the mirror. I say, hey, girl. And she says, And I tell her, I said, you got it going on. You got it going on, girl. I talk to myself like that. You know why? Because there was a time where my self-esteem was in the garbage can. And I reached a point in my life and I said, God, help me to see myself the way you see me and help me to make some major changes. And he has. And while I'm still a work in progress, as are you, still a work in progress here, I'm nothing like I used to be. I am a freer, more peaceful, happier, divine expression of myself. Mistakes and all. We're going to fail forward. Who was that? Thomas Edison that created the light bulb? Look it up. Look it up on YouTube. I haven't looked it up. One of these days, I'm going to get me another monitor for this computer because I need 2 monitors. So while I'm talking to you, I can be on the other side researching. And had I known I was going to bring that up, I would have already done that. But look up Thomas Edison. How many tries was it before he made the light bulb? Let me see if Siri knows. Siri? How many tries did Thomas Edison make before making the light bulb? Siri said, get out of here. Go fly a kite. Let's try again. Siri. Siri. Who created the light bulb, Siri? All right. It pulled up something for me to read. Siri said, I don't have time to read you all that. You read it. All right, I'll read it. Bam, got my glasses on, honey. I have eyeglasses everywhere. All different patterns because I'm fabulous, honey. I'm fabulous. All right, let there be light. 5 inventions that revolutionized the lighting world. The invention of the light bulb is generally credited to Thomas Edison. However, as with most scientific discoveries, Edison's invention was, where's the rest of it? And it has ... So let's go here. The invention of the light bulb is generally credited to Thomas Edison. However, as with most scientific discoveries, Edison's invention was only possible thanks to the work of a number of other scientists from whose ideas he built. And because he wasn't afraid to step out and take a chance, grab some other look and see what other people have done and build on that. And his first opportunity or try, he wasn't successful in his first try, meaning it's not too late for any of us to change. Don't be afraid to change. You might have to go at it again and again and again, and to some other people, it may look like you failed. Get up and keep going. That's one more way you know that did not work. It's it. There's nobody on this earth that's perfect and never will be. So don't shame yourself for failing and falling. We fail and fall forward. When I say that, I mean we extract the wisdom out of that situation and put that in our backpack and keep moving. That backpack is life's experiences. Put it in your backpack and let's keep moving. We're going to keep moving and we're going to keep growing, and we're going to keep learning and growing. There's only one you. There's only one Thomas Edison. He built on the ideas of other people and did something great, something that lasted a lifetime. So this says, regardless of how we divvy up credit, this invention was the catalyst for many more technological advancements. Thanks to these scientists, we now live in a world of alleviating desk lamps that live up that liven. Lord Jesus, I can't read. I'm going to read that sentence again. Thanks to these scientists, we now live in a world of alleviating desk lamps that liven up our homes, UV lights that help investigators find and fight crime, and LED lighting towers that allow miners to safely plunge into the dark depths of the earth. It says, read on to learn more about the world's most revolutionary lighting inventions. And this is an article, and it goes on. And I have to look some more to find out how many tries before he finally came up with the light bulb. But the point is that he didn't give up. And so my takeaway for you, don't give up. Don't compare yourself to other people. He could have said, oh, well, other scientists tried it and okay, they didn't succeed. So I won't succeed. No. He built on their experiment and built so well until we have light bulbs everywhere, honey, in every shape and form. So don't give up on life. Don't give up trying. Don't give up learning. I like to say that I am a lifelong student. And guys, the reason I say that is because I enjoy learning and I enjoy a challenge. And so I remind myself that I can do difficult things well. I am intelligent. Tell yourself that as often as you need to, especially when you're struggling with your confidence. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Right? So that made me think of something else because I'm kind of just freestyling tonight because I just wanted to come on here and encourage you and that you can do anything that you put your mind to and that you can change. It does not matter what your past looks like. You can change. That's up to you. Every day that you wake up with breath in your body, that's an opportunity to change. So if you decide to put yourself in a box and say you can't change, don't you know you won't change? If you tell yourself you're too old, don't you know you will not change? If you tell yourself nobody's ever done this in your family, don't you know that you will stay right where you are because you are building up mental barriers. In your mind, there's a whole door that all you have to do, that's called opportunity, choice. God gives us free will where we can choose to do something or not. That door is already open if you say yes to it. But when you build up mental blocks, that whole door that's just waiting for you to say yes and walk through, you're out on the other side of the door building a brick wall. You know what those bricks represent? Nobody in my family's ever done it. That's one brick. You know what another brick is? I'm too old. That's probably, we're going to say that's 20 bricks. Center blocks. You know what another brick is? I don't have the money. Boom. Several bricks. You want to know another brick? I'm not smart enough. I don't have a degree. Honey, that's about, we're going to say that's 30 bricks. Center blocks. Before you know it, this door is covered. How about I'm too young? I'm too old. I'm a woman. I don't have anybody to help me. Guess what? Don't you know when you decide to make change, you'll look around and once you make the decision to make change and step outside of your comfort zone and you pray and you go to God about those changes that you're contemplating, always go to God first in every decision you make. I've learned that and I'm still learning it and I'm going to do it every single time because with this whole life change that I have, I can tell you God has not led me wrong. And he doesn't come out the sky and say, Nicole, turn left. No. He nudges us quietly in our spirit. Quietly. His leading is gentle. You might dream something. He speaks to us that way. You might be walking down the road, down the street, or driving, and an idea may come in your mind. You may pass a sign on the road or something. There may be a scenario at work, or maybe someone says something to you that elicits a thought that causes you to think a little bit deeper. That's how God speaks to us. And his little ideas that never, you try and push it aside and it comes back and it comes back and it keeps nudging at you, and then it keeps getting a little bit louder. It starts off like this and then it just keeps coming back. It's so persistent. And that's just God saying, hey, I have dreams in you. You have purpose outside of what you may already be doing for your occupation, but still work that occupation. Work it. Be the best you can at it. Doors will open for you. Other doors will open for you. And there's nothing wrong with working a job and having this regimen. Some people are, they have routine lives in that way. Where they come here on this earth and they're going to do that one thing and that's it, and they're going to leave when it's their time, because we're all going to leave when it's our time. Let me sit back. I'm getting all amped up. My point is, you can do anything that you put your mind to, but you have to have some serious talks with yourself. Don't allow you to hold you back. When I first bought this house, I was in here doing everything, honey. I was Bob the Builder. I was so happy. It was so peaceful. I said, Lord, I'll sleep on the floor. He said, no, you're not. My point is, when I left my other home, God blessed me with 2 homes. When I left my other home, I needed change. I needed I needed to uproot my life. I said, God, is me and you. All I need is you. But help me change. Help me be a better version of me. I don't like the old me. I don't like who I've become. Help me to be better. Help me to be stronger, wiser. Help me to be a great example to my children, that they can do anything they put their minds to. And it doesn't matter where you start, but it's how you finish. All of us have a story, right? We all have some story of hardship, most of us. Humble beginnings. A lot of us have that story, so it doesn't make me unique. I'm just saying that, honey, once you give your life to God and you seek him and just ask God, help me be better, God will work on you. He'll quiet your mind. He'll quiet your life. He'll calm your spirit and give you peace you didn't know you could have. So much peace. There's been such a transition that I've noticed in my own life. When certain things come up and the old me would have popped off and gave you a piece of my mind, it might have clucked you upside the head. Right? God bless me. I have a peace about me now. And I like who he is helping me to evolve into. I like this new version of me. I'm grateful. And because I wanted to make a new start, I just said I got to let all my stuff go in this house because I want to move. I want to get another house. I want to live in an area I never lived before. I want to just start new. I want to get rid of everything and just dedicate this space to me and to me and God, my relationship with God, so I can heal and grow and be better. And when I first pulled up to this house, my spirit told me I was home. And I was. And so, anyways, I started getting things, and now I have more than I need in here. But I didn't want to start accumulating a bunch of things. And I don't use the term minimalist because I'm a child of God, and it doesn't mean you can't be a minimalist and be a child of God. Um, I just choose not to label myself in that way. I'm a child of God. God wants us, you and me, to live abundant lives. And it's not all about material things and stuff. In fact, it's not about any of that. But I was able to get the things I need. And now I have more than I need in here. And it's comfortable and it's peaceful. So you can change. And you can build all these barriers in your mind and say, I can't do it. I don't have a husband. Or if you're a guy, I don't have a wife. Whatever your story is, whatever it is that you like to build up in your mind. I've always been this way. Oh, I don't do well with change. Well, guess what? If you want God to bless you and you have some things, he'll bless you anyway. But if you are contemplating making some changes like I was with this channel, with moving, I had a lot going on at once. I did. But I said, God, I'm here. As long as you don't let me go, as long as you hold my hand, I'm here for it. Just help me. Lead me and guide me. And he led me right on in here with my deposit to my space here. It's peaceful here. I tell you that because I want you to know there's nothing too big or too small that God can't fix or work out for you. But you got to believe it. You have to believe that he's powerful enough to open doors for you. Maybe your situation isn't a house. Whatever it is on your list that you're asking God about, he can do it for you. You got to trust and believe. You must trust and believe. And be willing to change. Be willing to continue to learn and grow. Don't put a lid on yourself. Don't fold yourself up and cram yourself in this box. This is how your life's supposed to go. That's a program. It's a program. We all have been fed a program. This is how you reach success. We don't have to follow anybody's program. You tell God, I trust you with my life. There's more that I want to do. I don't know what it is, but lead me to it and get ready because he'll lead you to it. And get ready because as he's leading you to it, there is a lot required of you. Action that's required. Faith without works is dead. We can pray till we foam at the mouth and I can roll up and down those steps and get my wig caught on the banister. Earrings fall off, foaming at the mouth, praying and hollering. When I get up, guess what? I still am required to take some action. Whatever it is you're contemplating, go to God in prayer about it and get in the quiet and stay in the quiet and don't tell anybody about it. Just keep praying over it. Keep going through each day, trusting God, asking him to lead and guide you. Keep being your best. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Don't do it. That'll kill your hopes and dreams. Don't you know there's always someone taller, slimmer, lighter, whatever it is that folks consider to be beautiful. Get your heart right. That's what I want my heart to be, pure. And I already know I'm beautiful because God made me. Just like he made you. You're his child. We're beautiful. God loves us. There's only one you. Only one you with your fingerprint. I know there's no other one, nobody else like me, honey. You see it? You see her? Me, she, and her. You see us on this camera here? There's no one else like this, honey. I thank God for all three of us, me, she, and her. God has plans to prosper you. And if that's what you want, a change in your life, you have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You have a choice. You have a choice to stay or move. Moving out of your comfort zone into the unknown. You're not going to have all the details, honey. Otherwise, your name would be God. But we can plan as best we can, right? God wants us to make an educated decision, meaning review whatever it is that you're considering doing. Weigh the pros and cons. That's what I mean by an educated decision, choice. You've taken the time to research what is required of me to make it from here to that place. That's your action. So falling out and speaking in tongues and all that stuff is not going to get you there. You can talk to God in heavenly language all you want, but when you're done, honey, you got some action work to do. That's like asking God to melt the fat off of my hips, honey. He in his rocking chair with his glasses on the tip of his nose, rocking back and forth, giggling. Looking at me like that. It's going to come off when you put some action into it. So it is for you. That's why I say that. God's waiting for us. So if you want to change, he's there to meet you in that change. Whatever that looks like. When I moved, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work, honey. But I don't regret it. I would do it all over again. I said, Lord, I want to bless somebody else with this stuff in this house. I don't want any of it. I'm walking up out of here and I'm stepping into my new future. And I walked up out of there with my knees shaking because I was nervous. And I took a while to find a home. But I said, guess what, God? I'm not moving. I'm not pulling the trigger on any house until you make it clear to me. And he blessed me with a wonderful realtor. If you're in the Colorado area, William Bill Kemp. He is an amazing realtor. Absolutely amazing, 5 stars. Look him up. With Platinum Realty. Look him up. He's amazing. Someone at my son's job gave him Bill's number. My son bought a house through him. Most of the people at his job bought a house through him. He's amazing. Very professional. Very efficient. Exceptional. He was a godsend. So when you're ready to make your steps, whatever that is that you're looking towards doing, like this YouTube channel, my vision board. I have a vision board. I journal. I have a vision board. I post messages, positive messages throughout the house in different places. Behind me, you see the sign blessed. I do this for my own well-being because we all have days where we wake up and we don't feel good. Because before your eyes open, Satan is trying to sit on your bed and weigh your spirit down with everything that you have going on, trying to make you think that your life will never change. It's changing now. By the grace of God. Everything is changing for your good. Again, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. And what does that say? That tells us keep moving. So do your research with whatever change you're contemplating. And God will nudge you. He'll guide you. He'll put beautiful people, kingdom people in your path to help guide you. But you got to be willing to step out in faith, right? So I wanted to come on here and encourage you. There's only one you. Stop comparing yourself to other people. That's not right. It's unfair to you. You've been through too much. We all have our own individual journey. And when we compare ourselves to others, it robs us of now. And it puts us in a state of paralysis where we end up not doing anything. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And it never gets done. And I think it was it Miles Monroe that said, the richest place on earth is the graveyard. Why? And I heard Les Brown mention it in one of his motivational speeches. But my take on that, just paraphrasing, is the graveyard is the richest place on the earth because so many people live and pass away without reaching their full potential. God gives us all gifts of some sort. And so many people never tap in to learn what their purpose is, what their gift is that's already in you. And on my vision board here, it says start YouTube channel. That's October the 10th of 2022. I started my channel March the 1st of 2025. I kept ignoring it, and it kept nudging at me. And I remember thinking, God, I'm not ready to do that. But it kept nudging me. And I asked God to help me to make some changes in my life. Went into a quiet season for about 3 years of self-developing me. Doesn't mean yours will take 3 years. And I'm still a work in progress. But get your eyes off of other people. Focus in on you. Think about what it is you'd like to do and pray over it. Okay? You can do anything you put your mind to. We can do multiple things and do multiple things well. You're not too old. But if you want to take those bricks down that you built up in your mind, that door that is opportunity, God gives us free will. Every day we wake up and we have breath in our body. We have an opportunity to say yay or nay. You can choose to go left or right. Or you can just choose to stay right where you're at and keep saying, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm black, I don't have any help. Ain't nobody gonna give me a break. I don't have a husband. I don't have a wife. I don't have any money. I don't have an education. Whatever your story is, it's played out. I tried that before. It didn't work. I ain't doing that again. Anybody who's successful at anything can tell you how many times they hit the wall. Tried and failed, tried and failed, tried and failed. You know where success comes from? Getting up, learning and extracting the pearls of wisdom from whatever that situation was. That's where success comes from. You develop a sense of confidence, a sense of self, a sense of accomplishment. Because you didn't give up. So it's a couple things here in this message. Don't give up. Write down Jeremiah 29 and 11. That's a powerful scripture. I say it a lot because it's real. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in you, who else is going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? Stop comparing yourself to other people. I looked up the word comparison. Consideration or estimate of the similarities or dissimilarities between two things or people. Stop comparing yourself. Focus in on what it is that you would like to do. And don't tell anybody about it. Let it be between you and God. Put it in your journal. Quietly work on it. And as you're quietly working on you and you're praying and you're going out each day and being your best self, quietly working on you, move in silence. You know why? When you start telling people what you're doing, you invite spiritual warfare. Everybody's got an opinion. I used to be one. I could give you my opinion, honey. You didn't have to ask for it. I don't do that anymore. I'm a more mature version of myself, honey. Move in silence. Let it be between you and God. People will find out when they find out, honey. There I go with honey again. Just be the best you that you can be. That's the takeaway here. God's got you covered. You're beautiful. You have to affirm yourself. Look up some self-affirmations. Self-development here on YouTube. How to level up your mind. There's a neuroscientist, Dr. Joe Dispenza. He talks about the mind-body connection. And the power of our mindset when we shift our mindset from all these bricks, all these barriers we've built around our thought processes over a lifetime, this programming, how you can just start tearing that stuff down. It's a process. There's a whole new you behind all those bricks. It's time to tap into it. Ask God to give you the strength and follow through and the courage to get up and move forward. And you'll be nervous. You'll have some level of fear. That's good. Just keep it moving. Do it afraid. I dare you. Do it afraid. Put your hand in God's and watch He keep you. Watch He help you through it. Okay? That's my takeaway for tonight. I said, let me get back on here. I got my pajamas on. Had my shower. I didn't put on any lotion because I have what we call personal summers. So they're nothing like they used to be. But so occasionally, honey, it turns I have summer and the winter. My body temperature, honey, goes up to what feels like 1,000 when you have those power surges. Lovely gifts that we have when we're over 50. But honey, I thank God that I'm alive to experience a power surge because somebody is not alive and I know just how to manage it, okay? I know how to get me a little fan. I keep fans everywhere in my purse. Mom sends me fans. Thank you for my fans, Mom. All those fans, you see them on the videos, everybody talking about where your fans at. Honey, I've been carrying fans for years. In my purse, I got all sorts of colors just to match my clothes, and they are for my personal summers. That's what my fans are for. And they are so fabulous. Where's my... Oh, here's one. Hold on. I think this might be... See? I got them in all colors, guys. I got them in all colors. Because I have to cool off. So you get to pull something pretty out your purse and fan yourself. You know, when you have a little hot flash. Personal summers or power surge, whatever you want to call it. You fan yourself, honey, and you will feel so much better. And then you close it up and just slide it back in your purse. And it's as simple as that. You know, because we are ladies. I know you gentlemen don't use these, but I use them because, hey, we just have to do what we have to do. And you don't have to be ashamed about it, women. It's just another way to handle it. If I'm out and about and I get overheated, honey, I'm pulling my fan out. I don't care who thinks what. Because at that point, I'm at 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I love you. Have a good night. And come on, Max. Come say good night. I didn't spend a whole lot of time with you. We're going to go play for a little while. You want to play? You want to play? Maxwell wants to play. Where's Minnie Mouse? Go get Minnie Mouse. You got the duck? Get the duck. Get the chicken. Go on. Get the duck chicken toy. Bring it. Where's the chicken? Where's the chicken duck? His nails are sharp. That hurt. Where's the duck? Go get the duck. Okay, he doesn't want to go get the duck. Stop digging in me with your nails. Anyways, y'all tired. I am going to have me a cup of tea and relax. And I want you all to have a good night, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. If you're still on here, make sure you like the video, subscribe, drop a comment. These are things that YouTube likes. They recognize that, okay? And share the video with someone who needs it. You know, I always say we can sit and scroll about so many things that do not add value to our lives. And this is something that, for those of you who care enough about it, you want to start taking steps to take care of yourself, taking steps to heal and to recover and to level up your mind, right? Man or woman. We all are evolving, especially when we're working towards that. And we're going to take these chances, the opportunities that we're granted each day we wake up and we're breathing. That's another day, a new opportunity to start again. You have to believe in you. All right, I love you. I'm out for the night. I'll see you in the next video. I love you. God bless you. Keep your head up. And thank you for tuning in. And we shall see you in the next video.